Estas son dos hermosas actrices de Proven Innocent. Recibamos a Catherine Lidstone y Casey Tutton. ¡Ay, güey! ¡Catherine! ¡Casey! ¡Bienvenida! Dos jóvenes talentosas actrices y preciosas mujeres. Bienvenidas a Noches con Platanito. ¿Cómo estás, Catherine?
Muy bien, ¿y usted? ¿Cómo está?
Muy contento.
Estoy muy bien.
Oye, tú pareces latina. ¿Eres latina?
Pues mi familia es de muchas partes del mundo, pero una mitad es de Trinidad y Tobago en el Caribe.
Uy, fíjate
Sí.
que una vez fui a Trinidad y no entendí nada. ¿Hablan otro idioma o no
Sí,
sé?
ellos tienen un acento muy raro. Es como, hey, girl, you're gonna come and eat some... I want something ten bad. You come into the kitchen and make me a sandwich. That's like a real imitation of my aunt.
O sea,
She talks exactly
suena
like that.
como que están rapeando, ¿no? Oye, pero ¿es inglés?
Es inglés, pero es inglés con un acento muy, muy fuerte.
Como del norte de México. Así. En el norte de México se habla así.
Pues es muy cerquita a Venezuela, la isla de Trinidad.
Ay. Oye, Casey, bienvenida a Noches con Platanito.
Gracias por invitarme.
Gracias. Oye, tú también hablas español.
Un poquito. Fui a una escuela bilingüe, kinder hasta segundo grado, pero no hablo muy bien.
No, tú hablas muy bien. Oye, platícame un poquito de cuando eras niña, Casey. Tú viviste muchísimo tiempo en hoteles.
Sí, so I have three brothers, and my older brother, Ryan, who's actually here in the audience.
Está Ryan, ahí está. Oye, Ryan es actor, un excelente actor también tu hermano.
Sí, he played Oliver in the musical Oliver in the national tour. So for a year and a half, when he was 9 and when I was 7, we traveled around the country, going from hotel to hotel while he was performing this show.
So cool.
So I saw the show 21 times, and at 7, all I wanted to do was be in the show with him. But because of that, we ended up spending a lot of time in hotels.
Oye, y vivir en hoteles es padre, ¿no? Porque ya imagino, no tenías que tender tu cama, no tenías que planchar, no tenías
it's great. No, I never made my bed. It was fantastic. I would love to know what the other guests thought, though, because there were 20 kids running around, singing loudly, skateboarding up and down the hallways. So I would love to see like a Yelp review from the time that we stayed in these hotels.
Yeah.
Oye, qué divertido vivir en un hotel, pero también ha de tener ventajas y desventajas.
Yeah, I mean, it was very tight quarters. But I think because of that, I got very close with my siblings. So, you know, being the only girl and growing up with brothers, we just like wrestle, and it was just, I didn't really notice any difference with that.
No, oye, Catherine, y por ejemplo, para ustedes, ¿qué tan difícil fue que se les abrieran las puertas aquí en Hollywood?
It just takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of energy. And so for even Proven Innocent, this was a really cool opportunity that came to me because I had like fought to get into the room with these casting directors 8 months prior for another job completely. And it's like, they were like, I don't know if Catherine's right for this. I don't know if we're going to bring her in. And my reps were like, Catherine, they won't bring you in. I don't know what to say.
¿Eso se siente feo cuando te dicen eso?
It's, you know what? It's just like, oh, I swear I can do it. Trust me. So it's just like a lot of angst and wanting to do it. So then she was like, you know what? Submit a self-tape. And then I'll show that to them, and we'll see if we can get you an audition. So we did, and then we got an audition, and then we got a call back, and then we got a meeting with the executive producer and a Skype call with the executive producer, and he started talking to me about all the cast members. Wow. We thought it was, like, gonna happen, and then the next thing you know, they hired another person to do that job, and I was like, we spent all this time? And then it just went a totally different way. But all that work made the casting directors remember me for when Proven Innocent came out, and they were like, oh yeah, we loved her. So they,
Nada más. Oye, Casey, y tú desde niña ya estabas en este mundo de la actuación, de la farándula, hasta te vi en los Óscares.
Oh no.
Yeah, growing up, I did do, because I lived in Chicago, I'm from Chicago, and because there is some acting work in Chicago, but not as much as, say, here, I was able to sort of go to public school, have a pretty normal childhood, but then occasionally do a movie or this Oscars thing as well. which I also did with my older brother, who's here.
Oye, Casey, pero cuando eran niños eran muy raros ustedes porque tenían el cabello de otro color, blanco, blanco.
I don't know. I mean, we've worked really hard to get it back to where it needed to be because, we had white hair. It was
Hasta la mascota también era muy rara. Es más, hay un clip. Mira, vamos a recordar.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, your host, Mr. Steve Martin.
Not this year. This year I'm going to spend more time with the kids. You know, so they don't grow up weird.
It worked. It worked. Oh my gosh. Very normal now. Yeah.
Yo me imagino que has de haber estado emocionadísima de conocer a Steve.
I'm a huge Steve Martin fan, and I was at the time, but I was also 8 years old, and if you noticed, there was also a dog in that scene. So I think I probably spent more time with the dog and was much more interested in the dog than Steve Martin. And now I'm kicking myself because I got to be in a room with Steve Martin for that time and was petting the dog, busy petting the dog. But he was very kind to us. And
Oye, y sus familias han de estar súper orgullosas de ustedes, ¿no? De que las vean ahora en
yeah.
esta gran serie, Proven Innocent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Es una serie legal inspirada en casos reales.
Yeah, it's a beautiful cause. I mean, there's a lot of wrongful convictions, and to exonerate the wrongfully convicted is a very challenging task. And I really love that this show delves into that and helps fight these cases that seem hopeless in a lot of.
Y bueno, amigos, ya lo saben, no se pierdan Proven Innocent todos los viernes a las 9:08 Centro por Fox. Muchísimas gracias por estar aquí, Catherine, Casey. Les deseamos todo el éxito del mundo. Amigos, ya lo saben, si les gustó este video, denle like y suscríbanse, compártanlo también. Oigan, si les gustó, qué bueno, y si no, pues se los va a cargar el payaso. ¡Ay, güey!